Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Can we get the lights on that side?
Except for the photo one.
That's fine. The pictures don't matter. Who of you is in 6th grade? All of you. Okay, good. How many of you just finished reading A Long Walk to Water? All of you. Okay. And do any of you have $5? Like $5 that I can borrow for a minute. You have money? Perfect.
It's all in coins, though.
Sweet.
Thank you.
$5. Thank you. What can you guys do with $5? Go ahead, shout it out. What can you buy with $5? Candy. You can buy food. You can get some chips. Clean water. Okay, I think you know where this is going. Okay, next picture. At the end of A Long Walk to Water, Salva started up a nonprofit organization where he went around drilling wells. That's the machine that he used. A big drill rig, big truck, does a fantastic job of going down, accessing the water, but there is a problem. It's big. It's expensive. You can only take it places where you have good developed roads. You have a question. What is it? I don't. Sorry. I don't help him, but I help somebody else. What was the point of the book? To learn about what he does? Okay. To help other people. I like that one. Sorry, louder.
Learn about his past and
Fix people in the future with clean water. Yeah. I really can't hear you. Okay, helping people with clean water and food. Okay, Mrs. Williams, when I spoke with her a couple days ago, she told me one of the main points of the book is being the one to make a difference. That's what I'm here to talk about today. So I want to share a story with you. A friend of mine, his name is John. That's John and his wife, Nikki. Back in 2010, just 15 years ago, he took his family to Africa for a little trip. He noticed something kind of weird and gross. That's where people were getting their water. Who wants to drink it? Gross! Gross! This is the water that they were drinking. Young girls, specifically, the young girls were walking over 3 miles every day, carrying over 40 pounds of water that looked like this. That's what they were drinking. 6,000 children die every single day from drinking contaminated water. $5, you'll drink it. Wanna die? John knew that he had to do something. He wanted to make a difference. He wanted to make an impact and save those 6,000 children every day. So he had a dream. A literal, legitimate dream. There were men standing in a circle around a machine. Something was spinning and it was giving them water. He didn't know what to do with that. He wasn't an engineer. He couldn't design it. He couldn't build it, but he had a dream. So he went to the university. He sponsored a team of engineering students and said, hey, this is my dream. I want you to build some way that is man-powered to get water. What can you do? 9 months later, they built this. This is the village drill. It's small, it's compact. You can take it anywhere, you can disassemble it. And you know what? It drills 300 feet into the ground. They're able to take it anywhere. Remember this picture from the beginning? That big truck that they can't take most places? The village drill fits in the back of that pickup. They can take it out into the middle of nowhere. After they designed it, they built it, they tested it. In 2011, they took it to Tanzania just to see if it would actually work in Africa. And it did. In the next 3 years, they drilled 1,000 wells. A little bit of math. I know this isn't math time, but each well provides water for 1,000 people. 1,000 wells times 1,000 people. How many people have access to fresh water now? 1 million. 1 million people in 3 years have access to fresh water. That's a miracle, though. It's true. It's not that much. How many billions of people live there? 2 billion people in the world do not have access to clean water. 1 million, though. That's 1 million that won't be dying from disease, that won't be dying from lack of fresh water. That's huge. And it was a miracle that they were able to do that. After those 3 years, they came back and said, you know what? This does amazing work going through sand and gravel, but as soon as we hit rock, we have to just pick it up, move to a different spot, try drilling again. And they sponsored another Capstone team and said, okay, engineers, do something, please. Whether it's a bolt-on attachment or complete redesign, it doesn't matter. Do what you can. 7 months later, I'm working with my team, coming up with a bunch of designs, and just nothing is working out. But one morning, I wake up. I'm taking a shower. And I'm thinking about the problem, going through my head. What exactly do we need to do? We have to have more weight going down to break through rock. How do we do that? Oh. The design flashed into my head. I was so excited, I jumped out of the shower. I called my team and I said, I have the answer, I have the answer. This is the design. And I ran to school, I met up with them, I drew it, I designed it, I built it, we tested it, and it went through granite. Some of the hardest rock that actually isn't even in Africa. The rock is a lot softer than granite. Over the next 10 years, we drilled 14,000 wells. What's the math on that? 14,000 wells times 1,000 people. $14 million people. For comparison, in the past 20 years, Salva and his team has drilled 683 wells. We just drilled 14,000 wells in 40 different countries with 140 teams. What's the impact of fresh water? Try yelling.
Millions of adults and children live their life without ever having to walk miles for something that would kill them in the long term, and the kids can grow stronger and healthier, and they can thrive.
Millions of people have access to clean water. They no longer have to walk miles and miles carrying all that weight every single day. People can thrive. Another impact of that affects about half of the group that's in here right now. Girls. How would you feel having to walk all day, every day to get water? It's not fun to walk that far, especially with that much weight. Where are all of you right now? You're in school. Those girls did not have the opportunity to go to school because they were getting water. Now they're going to school. Now they're getting an education. Now they're not dying from waterborne illness. Now they're not suffering from that. Now, they can plant and grow food during the dry season. Now, they can gain more money. They can grow. They can expand. Every single life in those villages is impacted just by having access to clean water. All it took was one person with a dream. He shared that dream with others. They built upon it. He shared that dream with me and my team. We took that dream. We shared it. We built upon it. That's the impact that one person can have. One person made the difference for 14 million people and counting. Now, they're averaging 3 wells per day. So why did I ask for $5? In order to drill a well with that big truck, it costs $20,000 to $25,000. The donations that you raise go to that $20,000 to $25,000 to drill one well. Using the village drill, we drill a well with $5,000. And we don't just say, hey, here's $5,000, here's a free well. We do things a little bit different. Instead of that, we say, okay, here's $5,000 that I will loan you. You pay it back interest-free. And then we take that money back and we give it to the next village. And then they get a well. They pay it back. We take that money, we give it to the next village. $5 will provide one person with fresh water for the rest of their life. That's not a couple bags of chips. That's not a Big Mac. That is life for $5. And that's just $5 the first year. Every year that same $5 goes and it drills more and it helps more, and thousands upon thousands all get impacted with $5. It all starts with one person. If you get nothing else from this assembly today, I want you to take away 2 things. 1, dream big. None of you probably woke up this morning going, you know what, I want to save Africa. No? Sometimes. Dreaming big helps you accomplish big. You dream small, you'll only accomplish small. My message to you, dream big. You want to help people? Dream big. The second message, choose now. I want you all to commit now to be the one to make a difference. Whether that's helping somebody next to you, helping a friend, or helping somebody who doesn't have friends in your class. Choose to impact their life. Choose to be a friend. Choose to be kind. Choose to stop bullying. Choose to be the difference maker in your family throughout all the generations. That all starts with you making a decision today. I will be the one to make a difference. Will you all commit to that? Yes. It's a yes or no. Come on. Okay. What was the first one? Dream big. Second one. Commit to make a difference. And you will change the world. Thank you.